Well, John, it's question time again.
Here we are again.
Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, I think.
Okay, I'm going to give you a flower first. To celebrate spring.
It's plastic,
I know.
like most things in life nowadays.
Yeah.
But language, no one.
It's pure.
Language is, in my opinion, that something perhaps the Americans are trying to plastify, but I refuse. Because for me, language is poetry, and plastic poetry is not my cup of tea.
I'm talking about languages. What do you think about private language schools?
Well, if I may, before I answer that question, I'd like to return the flower to you.
Thank you.
Private language schools are extremely beneficial if they are good schools. There are all sorts of schools, as we know. There are poor quality, just wanting money. And some of these people, they want to invest their money today in a private language school, tomorrow in a pizza shop or something. And there are other kinds where people are vocational teachers and they are earning their living honestly, doing what they are good at and what they love doing. So I'd say, first of all, make sure you choose a reputable language school. There are associations in different communities in Spain. Check out that your school belongs to one of those associations. That's your first guarantee. As I always say, if a school isn't a member of an association,
you never know.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? Okay, good question.
I can think of no disadvantages. So, talking about reputable language schools, I think they are doing a great job in helping students of all ages, children and adults, for all sorts of reasons: leisure, travel, school, exams, work, business, etc. Yes, I think they're doing a great job. Are they a necessity? Well, nowadays we have the internet, which we didn't have before, accessible to everybody. But on the internet, do you have your individual attention or not? You can learn a lot. They're complementary. None of these tools to learning are like mutually exclusive. So use the internet, go to a language school, read British newspapers, magazines, whatever you enjoy reading. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to read much, you're not going to learn much. Choose a good language school and you go. But never think that paying your money you will learn. You don't learn paying money, you learn working.
Working hard.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean going to a language school 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours a week. No. That's very good. You can have all your doubts clarified. You can have all your grammar explained. You can have your pronunciation improved. But probably more important is the work you do outside the class, if you want to learn a language well in a relatively short period of time and not in a long period of time.
And what about private English teachers?
Again, the same story. Some of them are fantastic. Some, I know private English teachers who don't want to work in a language school. They have their personal preferences. It's their style. I know others who are doing it simply to make money and who are not actually very good teachers, which makes me think of, is a native teacher a necessity? You didn't ask me the question. But
is it?
Now you've asked me, I'll answer. No, it is not a necessity. I know Spanish teachers, some of whom are much better than some native teachers I know. So, the fact of being a native does not mean that you are a good teacher. The fact that you are not a native does not mean that you will not teach very, very, very well. So, choose your teacher carefully. Doesn't have to be a native. And the fact that he or she is a native is no guarantee.
Well, that's been very interesting. Thank you very much.
What can I say? Pleasure as always.
Okay. That's your present.
Thank you. No food.
No food. No food. Always asking for food.
Well, you starve me. You promised me I would get a sandwich if I did 5 interviews.
Okay. You can start eating the flower.